Welcome back. I know you've missed us. It's the Mumson Podcast.
Hello, I'm Mason.
I'm Mumson.
I'm Travis.
Shit, no, I'm Travis.
No, I'm Travis.
Oh, no.
You're Mumson, I'm Travis.
Okay, fair enough.
And Riley's Riley.
Hello. And Smiles. Hello.
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 Now, we're in a car. We're dropping Smiles a little off because he's a little tired boy and he doesn't want to record this podcast.
Little baby.
I'm gaslighting him. I'm
Real
sorry that
leader would never do that.
Well, I'm okay with that.
So we have a question for you, dear viewers. Who is the leader of the Mumson Podcast if we were pretending that it wasn't me?
Yes. See,
Me being Mumson, of course.
my, reasoning on why I think I'm the leader is because I keep the podcast, flowing, right? I keep this conversation going. And I reckon that's probably the most, important part of a podcast is to actually keep a conversation flowing. But Smiles thinks, what do you think, Smiles?
No, keep going. I was letting you flow the conversation
Well,
there.
see how, I'm supposed, I'll, give it to another person to speak, see, it's a team effort.
Delegating is a true sign of a manager, but not a leader. Even though managers are technically leaders. I think
Well, this is a team effort, so
that's true. We are a team. Riley, are you part of this team or are you a flame?
Is he recording? No, I honestly forgot. I thought that's what
we're recording that. Oh, this is professional work.
It's beyond professional. It's too good.
I mean,
for
I
this
am the
work.
leader of the podcast.
You are the leader.
And no one's telling me I'm not. No one's...
Well,
no objection.
I'm happy of saying Matt's the leader in the
Thank you,
sense
mate.
that his name is on
That's
top,
right.
but
I own you all.
the person that actually pulls the strings
My
is
podcast.
obviously Travis, since he records and edits. But
I might be controlling you, but am I leading you? Yes, I am.
But see, this is where I think I lead because I keep the conversation going. Like right now, see, I try to pass on to Smiles, but he just totally drops
He's
the
not
ball
cooperating.
there. And I
Being a naughty
continued.
boy.
We had that bounce off, then Travis, and I continued as I'm doing right now. So what do you got to say, Smiles? I'll pass one more, another go. Oh, see, drop the ball again.
He may have fallen asleep. He is a very tired little boy.
I can see him. He's just like he's doing a move face.
His eyes rolling around his head.
Wow.
I can't see it because I'm actually blind. Sometimes you go blind when you're just too good at being a leader. It's a known danger of this sort of job.
We should start a union about it.
But it is a job I take seriously, I believe leading is very important.
Yeah.
Much like an old friend of mine said. His name was Jesus Christ, superstar. He was a leader of many, and he said to me, Travis, leader of the Mumson Podcast, I think that everything I've ever known, I learned from you.
Oh my god.
Thank you for being there for me, Travis, leader of the Mumson Podcast.
Damn right, Travis.
And I said, well, Jesus, or Jesus, as I grew to call him over my many years.
Is that your pet name for Jesus?
Well, my pet name was Little Boy on the
Can we
stick.
just let the viewers know what time it is,
Wait,
Travis, right now?
It's currently 117 o'clock.
So if we all
they're
seem
calling out
like
like
we're out of it, that's
Luckily, we're in 120 zone.
and Riley's unconscious in the backseat.
Sorry, time zone.
Oh yes.
Oh, no, that's the kind of quick wit that a leader
Because we live in
exhibits.
Vietnam. We've changed
Oh, we did.
destinations.
Well, there you go.
We've recently moved to Vietnam because
We were in Japan.
We were.
I mean, I don't have to say it, but they all know.
Yeah. Since episode 6. Am I right? Am I right?
Fact checkers.
Phantom Dude, check, send us if I'm right or not. my true thoughts on being a leader, right? I think people should vote on who should be leader, right? I think somebody shouldn't just declare themselves, I'm leader, because I think that, who would listen to that person if they don't want that person to be leader, right?
I don't know if the Mumson Podcast will thrive being, obviously democracy manifest.
Well,
I'm not sure.
We won't, the Mumson Podcast has 4 members, and one of those members is not...
Won't talk right now.
Won't talk.
Riley. 80% Riley.
Yeah, come on, Riley. I haven't said Riley. I haven't said, Riley in a long time, because I usually just call him,
Feels strange in your mouth?
It's just weird.
It feels strange in my mouth sometimes.
It doesn't feel good. He's definitely, he's, hamming up the smiles, I don't know, where he's like, yeah, I'm not talking. I probably shouldn't look back at him since I'm driving.
Yeah, he has a very specific image that he needs to uphold. It's his brand, his personal brand.
What do you think, Matt, on this whole situation about leadership?
Sorry, about what?
What do you think about leadership? What's your insight?
Audition.
Insight.
Oh, insight into what?
Leadership.
Oh, well, I think it's important that if you're the leader, that you're able to talk during the podcast. But some people might disagree with me, but that's perfectly fine.
You know what? I would agree with you.
Thank you.
I would agree with you, Matt.
Yeah. But there's one person that doesn't agree right now.
The reality of it is, if you're in a podcast and you claim to be the leader, but you don't even talk in it.
Yeah, are you really the leader?
Even a leader?
Are you even a member of the podcast even?
Are you really
Do you
here
even
right
exist?
now?
Wow.
When the podcast needs you most, and you turn your back and have a snooze, disgusting.
It's like, cogito ergo sum, but it's mumsino ergo sum.
I think they're
I'm in the Mumson Podcast, therefore I'm the leader.
Wow. Travis is studying his 101 philosophy.
I do speak fluent Latino. That's what they call it in the biz.
Is that so?
The leadership biz, of course. Being a leader that I am.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if I led the leader of men, Jesus Christo, I'm basically the leader of everything that I do. Except Riley. Riley has no leader. Maybe that's why this has been such a complex discussion. Riley isn't even in the Mumson Podcast. So how can he be led by any of us? Much less himself.
I mean, because we all know that Smiles is a part of the podcast, but yet he's not talking in the Mumson Podcast.
I honestly am not so sure if he's part of it.
And, to be part of the Mumson Podcast, we need a leader. And he's not even talking at the moment, therefore he has no sense of leadership because he's not taking part.
I have an idea.
I mean, he's just having a snooze. Not even still want to.
He's just
have
smirking
any
away
input in the podcast.
I think if we start
really
talking
offended.
about something that he really cares about, it might make him want to give some input on the discussion. So I think we should talk about guns.
Speak up, Travis. He can speak up.
So I was going in this gun store the other day with my friend Russo, the man, and he said, "What's an AR-62?" And I said, "Well, it's a type of 7-shooter revolver gun." And he said, "But isn't that the one with the gel?" And I said, No, you're thinking of the paintball gun. No, this is a real gun with rocks.
What are you saying? Paintball guns don't have gel. They're paintball.
No.
No.
This was a paintball gun that had been modified to shoot bicycle wheels.
Oh, I see.
Yes, well, you'd understand it instantly if you were there in this magical event that happened 30 years ago. Of course, there was someone who was there. Well, I'll turn it over to the reporter in the field, Riley Smiles Gun Jones.
It's not like... Okay. Obviously, okay.
Did anyone hear that?
In the podcast, right? Do the people know all our last names? Also, they also know Smiles is, and I guess Matt's as well.
Well, if they didn't figure out Matt, Mumson was a combination of his names. Obviously being Matt, and son.
Mumson, yep.
Eminem and Mumson.
Mumson.
Like, do they know our last name's Trev?
I don't know, but I don't think I need to give them that power.
Yeah.
If I'm giving them mine, you may as well give them yours.
I don't know if
A
I'm
real
saying my
leader
last
would,
name. If I
Travis.
can.
A real leader would.
Well, and that's why I'm not the real leader. That's why I've passed on my duties now
That's true.
to Mason.
Oh wow.
That's right.
Am I the leader?
Mason, leader, man.
Yeah. That's.
.com.
I'm actually Michelle's half brother.
Wait, which moo shell are we talking about? Are we talking about the moo shell from that episode we talked about Godzilla, where it was a combination between a cow and a service station? But we were talking about Riley's mother, who was also Marshall.
That one, yes.
Okay, that clears it up.
That's the exact one. Because we both have man. We're both man. In the last name. Like, what is man? Plato said.
I gotta say, I'm finding something very interesting at the moment here.
Yes.
This podcast has been going for exactly around about 11 minutes. And it's working.
I mean,
Which doesn't make any sense, because obviously what we thought was the leader hasn't said anything.
oh my goodness.
Although we did say something.
It's
at the beginning,
always
if
like.
you can remember.
Oh, I mean that.
Which obviously, I think we could have lived without.
I mean,
I'll have to roll the tape.
like, didn't we just say that? Like, we could have done a whole podcast without Smiles, and it would work just fine.
I think what we're trying to say is we need to stone him. I mean, we need to kick him out of the Mumson Podcast.
Yeah, that's very draconian, right there.
That's how we operate here. It's not
You know
a
what I hate?
democracy. It's a fucking witch hunt.
You know what I hate? I hate when newspapers use lingo that is never used in like just common, English. Like draconian. I guess I just used it earlier, but that's besides the point.
You're special though.
Yeah. Like,
One of a kind.
who uses draconian? Like, do you know what draconian means?
I do.
Matt, do you know what draconian means?
I think I do. Isn't it like an old way or something? It's old? No? Ancient? No?
I mean, it's an old. It references back to like ancient Greek.
So I'm kind of right?
Well,
Kind of.
but what's the meaning of the word? That's what I'm asking.
All I know is there's something old
No.
or ancient. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
No, not really. No.
It's to do with dragons.
Hey, I've watched a lot of Merlin, so
Oh my god, what a
I'm
show.
just saying, I've heard that word from Merlin, and that's all I know.
Have you? Draconian.
Dragon.
Well, if I'm talking about draconian time, what would I mean?
Okay. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, draconian means like harsh, because it references back to when this Greek ruler, when he was like first inventing law, like the law, and basically any form of punishment would just go to death. So, like it's like, oh, you steal some bread, death.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of like just like really absurd like punishments for such little things. So and then over time it just kind of meant this is a harsh law, or something within that.
I was about to make a topical reference.
We just farted.
Yeah, I think that may I was about to make a topical reference just then to wow, I'm sure they can hear this.
Motherfucker's gas.
Sorry, we just opened the submarine
I'm
window.
just dying in the back seat here.
That was rank.
That was pretty
Smile.
bad. Fucking hell, smile. That's your contribution,
Motherfucker.
Riley.
You know what? I take it back. You have what it takes to be the leader, Riley.
Riley,
Something
they
like that.
can't
Something
hear
that powerful.
smells.
That is
They're not that
bad.
advanced.
I knew it was bad to give you those.
This is not 4D.
God, if it was,
That's so
jeez,
strong.
kill people.
Holy shit.
You're still enjoying that.
Doesn't smell like an egg McMuffin. Just saying.
You didn't even have
smells what he wants to smell.
Oh, no more fucking donuts for you, Riley. That's
Still
fine.
like
That
fate
is
in the air.
bad.
That's bad.
To catch everybody up, who's listening
That
from
is
home.
so bad.
Riley just sharted
He did something much worse.
and smeared it all over us. And obviously, usually that's fine, but
I
it
wanted to breathe,
smelled.
and I can't even do that.
I mean, it's okay in the in the bedroom, but not in the car.
You leave that in the bedroom, not in the car.
No scat play in the car.
God. There's a word for it, of course there is. What am I talking about? I'm well acquainted. Oh,
That's
that kind of
scat.
scat. That's a very different scat play, isn't it?
That was a pun right there, guys. You see that? I made a pun.
It's the kind of thing a leader would do. I'm just trying to think. Do you know of any leaders who farted? I don't think leaders have ever farted in history ever.
No, never. Everyone knows that leaders are perfect images, perfect symbols to hold on from.
Speaking of perfect, somebody's singing.
I don't know the rest of it.
I mean, as far as podcasts go, I think we have the best, the Optimus Prime, the magnum opus. Wait, we have an episode called
We
that,
have
don't
that. What's that one again?
I don't even know what we talked about in the magnum opus. Fucking
Funny.
funny.
I'm Magnum Opus. We don't even know what we're talking about in that one.
The best of it. Don't even remember it. Love it.
That is very Mumson Podcast.
There's a chance Riley was shot in that game of paintball we had.
What?
You know that paintball game we had where we used gel blasters? There's a chance that
mean right
Riley
now?
got shot. Yeah, right now. Riley might have got shot and now he's gone
He
insane.
did get shot. He's dead.
Because he keeps humming the same few notes.
I think he's doing the scat man or whatever.
Oh, he's trying to be a scat man. Or a scatter man.
Scatter.
Or a shit.
Shit man.
That's the lingo of the local. Where are we been?
Right, well,
Yeah, that's
I don't know. He wanted to do something today, but he couldn't.
Yeah,
So maybe
yes.
tomorrow or something.
Wait,
Oh
so...
God, did you hear that? Riley uttered something.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to do tennis tomorrow?
What time?
Anytime.
Anytime.
I do it in the day, but not late.
Okay.
I got to be up early the next day.
So 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, that's not much of an hour's time. Oh, I heard a groan.
You know what I've come to the conclusion of?
What?
This podcast sounds like an absolute pile of shit without me contributing.
No, it does not. I think it sounds
I
even
have
better.
come to this conclusion.
Riley, no. You didn't come and blame this on us. You could have contributed any time. But no, you wanted to nap.
I was trying to prove that without
No,
me,
you weren't. No.
I'm not trying to say that I'm the leader.
No.
These two at the front
Travis
have
and
such egotistical
Travis and Mason are carrying this
mentalities
podcast hard.
that they can't accept that there is no leader.
No.
That we all give our part to create one of the greatest podcasts of all time.
Now you're just lying.
I'm gonna
Travis
be
and
honest.
Mason are trying
I'm
really hard to keep us going, and you're just having a fucking nap.
I'm actually currently looking at the live viewership stats while we record this. Do this live, and
Vote
the
now.
viewers just completely dropped off a cliff. I don't know what happened. It was around when. Oh well, wouldn't you know? It was when Riley started talking. But I guess that's the price to pay when you're a leader.
Like Scott's point. So he's saying, oh, the podcast is shit when he doesn't say anything, but the podcast is shit no matter what, right?
Own it.
And that's kind of like the point of the podcast. So we're right on brand, if that's the case.
It's just too real. I think I have nothing to go against, but I think we might have very interesting conversations. Most people don't think to record their conversations and put it online. So that either means we actually have interesting things
Or
to
we're
say,
egotistical.
or we're fucking stupid, or both. But I think it's definitely one or the other.
I like the fact that we're probably egotistical enough to think that our conversations are interesting enough to be put online.
obviously the reason why we did this is Marshall wanted us to do it.
Yeah, that's right, Marshall.
Sorry, Michelle.
Non-leader piece of shit.
Oh, good. You sneezed, Riley.
Wouldn't be a Mumson podcast
Did you
without
bless
it.
your sneeze, Travis? Because I did.
What? Bless you,
Bless
sneeze.
his
That's such
sneeze.
that's a pagan ritual.
I don't bless
I
another
I don't know what
man's
that means.
sneeze. I think it's too gay. And obviously, I'm gay, but I'm not that gay.
What's wrong with being gay,
It's a
Travis?
spectrum. Well, no. I can't
No,
be that
no.
gay. I have to maintain my personal brand, which is
That's
kind of gay, so nobody really knows where I sit.
damn right.
Well,
Maybe.
sexuality is like a spectrum. Like no one knows. It's a fluid.
I reckon instead of a spectrum, it's more of like an actual map. You know, it's not like two-dimensional. It's not a straight line. It's a three-dimensional building.
Building. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I go upstairs. Sometimes I go down the lift. You know,
Yeah.
but I never go up the lift. That would be too gay.
Okay, what's at the bottom?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it?
I thought bottom would be also good gay.
Are you saying gay people should be at the bottom of the building?
No, but because gay people like have the saying like top and bottom. Like, oh, he's a top or he's a bottom. Do you know this?
Maybe I'm not gay enough. Actually, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. Basically, it's like one's a dominant, basically the one that
What's that giant
goes
tower?
forward
That's the
in the
airport.
relationship.
Oh, just like a dominant and submissive.
Yeah.
Giant
Oh, I know
tower,
about
that's the
that.
airport?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
like
just
the bottom's
missed it.
like
Fuck.
the guy that will be penetrated, and the guy at the top is the guy that will do the penetrating.
Oh, okay.
Too late, no, too late, Riley. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, well, this is quite an educational podcast. I think I should stop categorizing these as
Leader of this
comedy or
shitty
podcast or whatever I do, and then actually
Only
do
you're
this
the true
education.
leader,
Well,
Riley.
the thing is, every time we start having a conversation, then we can't go off about like a weird,
I was wrong,
like,
Riley.
educational type.
This is actually fascinating. You know, I was talking about before how often in the podcast we start talking and they have a conversation in the background.
Yes.
Literally happening right now.
It is what's
Sense of
happening.
Thank you.
But let's listen in.
Bang her. Bang her and you can bang Christina.
Scintillating.
That's right. What are you saying, Travis?
Riley. Sorry, Riley just tried to molest Mason. And I said,
Oh,
Riley.
he's not the only one.
Many have tried.
Travis, he stopped it. It's off. Damn it. Thought I could fool him.
You can't kill the podcast. You can kill the man, but you can't kill the
Kill
Mumson.
anything.
That's
Kill
right.
anything on the planet.
When you kill them up, they'll
I
still be the
am the
sun.
predator.
Exactly.
And
Keep it in the
the
family.
sun will become the mum.
I bleed.
And it will have another
Kill.
son.
It's just like fish.
It does like fish.
They change sex if they need to.
Isn't that
What's
seas-
alive
Isn't that seahorses?
but doesn't bleed?
Probably.
What's that, Matt?
Guys.
Well, I know Nemo
what's,
fish do
What's
it.
alive but doesn't bleed?
Plants.
What?
Yeah, but plants still technically bleed.
Things
though.
that don't have blood.
Like it has to be like
A
a mammal.
worm.
It has to be like a mammal.
A worm.
Really?
Well, I think mammals generally have blood.
That's true.
That
Actually.
might actually be a reason why
So,
they're
Matt, we've
mammals.
given you some examples on what things are alive but don't bleed. There you go.
What about a starfish?
I mean, Star Killer.
He bleeds.
Oh, he does he?
Yeah, he bleeds.
Find out next time on Star Killer versus the Mumsonites.
When we did the original movie Smiles, did Star Killer bleed? Did we ever portray him as
Not that
like
we ever
I
saw.
think you would actually put that in as like a special effect.
No,
No, he bleeds.
definitely not.
Doesn't he bleed grapes? Is that Grape Man that bleeds grapes?
I think that was like
I think we're gonna add that.
yeah, that was like for the future one that we never got around to doing because we recorded one bit of like in the woods.
That was a good one.
That
You
was-
still have that video, don't you, Riley?
What?
Yeah, the bit where recorded.
sorry.
Wait, I'm not supposed to be
Sorry, Riley's been on his other podcast. Oh my god, our rival podcast. We still haven't met them.
yeah, that was supposed to be the same one.
You really should have been so funny.
I report Brisbane. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, you want to go left when you get there. gigawatts.
1.1 gigawatts, buddy.
Rick.
Right, this car still
Wow.
stinks because of
14.
you, Riley. You goddamn ass cheeks.
I think this is missing
You just couldn't
something.
control yourself. You just had to fart.
Smiles, you just love the smell of your own farts, don't you?
I mean, who doesn't?
You didn't fart again, did you?
I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
It's like a fox.
Every man, woman, and
They
child
smell
that
their own
farts is
Well, they
immune
like
to their
their
own
own
fart.
That's not true.
How crazy is that?
That's not true.
Smell the right eggs.
I can smell my own. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you're immune to it though. Like, I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can smell it, but
you're right,
you're
okay.
not affected by the smell. You don't,
Where do I go now?
you don't flinch. You tell me to.
Tell me.
I don't know. Go right, I guess. You might be able to turn around.
I told him I'll drink, mate. I didn't know I was going to go on this lane.
I think if we got the point across yet that this podcast was a mistake,
No,
we
it's
should have
good.
waited.
We just need to bring
and
up a very
done the
interesting. We need to
idea.
bring up interesting topics that people care about.
I don't want to do the podcast.
Riley, you do.
I'm tired.
That's why you're sleeping, because you love doing the podcast while you're sleeping.
Okay,
We need interesting.
So wait,
topics.
so this idea that you talk about the idea where we kind of all do like separate Brits by ourselves. Is that the idea you think it's?
yes, when it's not this late and I'm not this tired,
Really is a tired little boy.
I can't be a leader when I'm this tired.
Maybe you need to hand over the reins, Riley.
Fine, for this podcast, I give Mason leadership privileges. There you
I
go.
don't think your privileges.
I've been considering this the Mason and Travis front seat podcast, so it's something I can listen back to
Right.
in years to come.
No, you gotta listen to like when you go to work and stuff. You're like, oh man, Travis and Mason are.
You guys need to continue your
So
front seat.
Did I tell you guys about the colour orange? Or no, the colour orange and brown?
No.
I didn't tell you guys?
No.
Alright. Let's learn something new today, everybody. It's time for top tips with Trav, but not really, it's not a tip.
Fuck face cunt.
Sorry, man.
What?
Riley scrunched up my water. And I'm very unhappy now.
What kind of
We
a
go.
man can scrunch up water?
I know, right? A piece of shit leader thinking motherfucker. Thinking he's the leader of this goddamn podcast. And he's too busy trying to have a fucking nap crushing my goddamn water bottle. Fuck.
I mean, if we were able to record our conversation from earlier today, Trav, that would have been great content.
I think every single thing we say is worthy of a podcast. Maybe not a good podcast, but a podcast nonetheless.
Hey, someone's doing a fire.
It'll overpower the smell of fart.
How am I gonna fit this back on, Riley?
It's empty.
You're empty on the inside.
Such biting words from
This is
Mumson, my
the good
God.
kind of podcast.
God, let's play the game where we make fun of Riley.
That's what's
We've
fucking podcast
never
is, man.
done that in a podcast.
That's what's good. I just something fucking different. I can take it. Unlike Marshall, and just tell everyone to shush.
Did you shush me just then?
No, we can't be trash. No, that's your job. We can't be trash talking, Mace. Marshall. Fuck, sorry, Mace.
Who the fuck is
Okay.
Mason?
Who
I
the fuck
Marshall.
is Riley? That's
Michelle.
Riley.
Michelle.
We can't mention him by direct name. We can only loosely, reference
Which
him
can
by,
just say he. That man.
like Powerpuff Girls.
I think it's unfair that Riley has more nicknames than we do. Like, he has Smiles, RJ,
The
the
Swishinator.
Swishinator.
Swishy.
I don't acknowledge those other names. I don't acknowledge Smiles.
You don't even acknowledge Riley.
No, because it
His
feels
name is Smiles.
like, well, yeah, like, it feels calling him Riley sounds
RJ
weird.
Swish.
Like for me.
It's true though. I still can call him Matt, but his name is Mumson.
I prefer Mumson. Mumson's like a cool nickname. Like, only the people know me as Mumson.
I mean, you were
Well,
blessed by
I
everything
love-
to have a name like that.
I love that you like being called Mumson because it's literally a porn genre.
Is it that? Oh, it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, that's how I always kind of thought about
Yeah,
it.
but I never thought about it
Of course
that
it is.
way. That's just wrong.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
It
but
hasn't
that's
tarnished your
not-
name, mother and son.
And that's why we've named it our podcast.
Oh, everyone at school called me that, even the teachers. So
Oh my
happily
God.
accepted
The incest podcast.
That's right. The Wincest podcast, am I right?
Oh, I got another great idea.
And cut.
I got another idea.
God. What?
I reckon we should have a s-
Oh, this
like
is the best
a
podcast ever. I'm sorry, we
like
need
a-
to edit that.
a part of like every podcast where we review an incest porn.
I didn't know where that was going,
No
but it went where I
need
wanted it to.
And Christina as well. Is that an ambulance?
So wait, you guys would be having sex with your mothers. Is that-
My mother is a lovely lady. Let that be on
She
the
is
record.
very lovely. Very lovely.
Lovely
It really makes it so much cooler when you go. "Oi, oi, oi, oi." Really cements it in my mind as incredibly cool.
And the thing is, most porn is basically marketed as like, you know, step siblings.
Yeah,
get at
I've
it.
been noticing that.
What is that?
Really common at the moment.
It's a thing in Australia though. It's
Is
really
it-
common
is
in
it just an
Australia.
Australia thing.
I don't know
And
if it's
America.
everywhere else as well, but it is definitely Australia.
And America.
The taboo nature of it, I guess.
I was searching ads here. You know, you can search Google Trends and you can see like what's the most commonly searched things over time in like specific countries. And I was doing it for Australia, and I was just putting in random things, and I thought, I wonder about like mother, son, you know, all that sort of thing. And it really was
Son.
incredibly high. Mumson Podcast,
Say it
fucking
as what it is.
skyrocketing.
Mum,
Can we upload the Mumson podcast to porn now?
It's like Mum's sin.
We probably could.
The Mumson Podcast, guys! And then we
No.
mark it, and then we have a little bit full porn. For like,
We get so
for-
many accidental views.
No, that's the audio of the thing, but the video's actual porn. And people are like, I can't actually do anything in this video because it's got these fucking idiots talking the whole time.
They would just mute it if they really wanted to.
No, they can't mute. It's illegal. It's a hate crime if you mute us.
That's true.
They just
Damn right.
stop watching the fucking video.
No.
Yeah, but like the video is the most amazing thing ever shot.
You know, I simply can't.
So
do
good
that.
they can't. They forget
got rid
that
of all
they
the
can
audio of
turn it
all
off.
videos and replaced it with the Mumson podcast.
I want a massage. We should get a massage.
Someone get really good at hacking. Hack porn up.
Oh my goodness.
Even better.
You know what we
That's
could
I
do?
want.
We could do like a little video
I
where
wanted the
I'm a
other
masseuse,
massage.
and we can have like Mumson laying on the table or something, and I can.
Riley can come in and go, somebody order pizza.
We can do all the
Someone
porn.
order a sausage pizza.
Extra
Have
sausage.
Yeah, get some sauce on that.
That can be a video idea. Well, like behind it, like.
Making porn, yes, that is a
Let's
video.
actually
No, no,
make
no,
a
but, like,
porn.
no.
Great idea.
Not the actual porn, but like all the like.
Just the lead up
I've
to
heard
it.
of an
Yeah,
action
Oh my
lead
god!
up.
You know how like terrible
Like
porn
action.
stories are, in general,
Mm.
allegedly anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine like a whole. This is a weird episode. I've both really like complimented my mother and also spoken about porn. This is a new me.
If there's a cut? No.
Like.
What?
Where'd the ambulance go?
Like I want to
down
do
there.
it, like have a video where we're kind of like just do all the like, just like the starter
story bits,
the
yeah,
story bits
all the
to
lead
porn.
ups
It's
to
like,
it.
oh,
Kinda like skits.
I got a bad grade. Oh, my dad his friend just came over. Oh,
Came.
We're watching the game.
Have you seen any the
My
ones
pants
that
are off.
the funniest ones to me?
I'm stuck under the bed, guys.
Yes. Oh my
I'm stuck in
god!
the washing
I got
machine.
stuck in the washing machine. God,
I
Just
reckon we need to
brilliant.
do it.
it'd be actually hilarious. But if we do like heaps of them, one after the other, and we just cut it just before
Yeah.
he
I reckon that'll
unzips
be,
his pants
I
or
reckon
whatever.
that'll be good.
At the end of it, the viewers will be like, "Oh my god, I can't handle
What
it."
are you doing,
They'll
Step
explode.
Bro?
This is so wrong.
No, what if
So,
You're the best stepbrother ever.
Don't tell mum.
bro?
What are you
God.
doing, step bro?
Your pants
Oh
off.
no, you caught me
I'm stuck in the washing machine.
I think
again.
I was about to get
oh, my
stuck.
lid. Can someone get my lid?
Where'd your lid go?
It dropped near by
I'll
there.
grab it. I'll grab it.
Alright.
Thanks, man.
So anyway, the colour orange is an interesting colour. I'm sure everyone was sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for this to be explained. Basically, when you get a colour like,
Oh, there.
say, say red, you know, it's a common colour, red. If you darken it, remove the brightness from it, it will become dark red.
Sorry, Travis.
If you take green, like a nice light green, and you remove the colour from it, it becomes dark green. But orange, when you remove the brightness from it, it becomes brown. It's the only colour where we're like, right, if this gets dark, it becomes a different colour. And these are either that's because it really does look that different to us, or just we decided that it looked different enough.
Are we still talking about the Step Bro genre?
Yes, we are.
Right.
Yeah.
I really hope that wasn't going to be your section of the podcast where you just speak on your own. You're going to talk about the colour orange.
Oh yeah.
Just a factoid.
That would
Very
have been a freaking blast to listen to.
But yeah, I reckon that would be a good idea. Like, just like, maybe it can be like a Mumson Podcast, like trailer or
How about
something.
we stop doing this shit podcast and actually do it when everyone wants to do it.
I think we need to invent a
Hey,
new
look, my
genre
gym.
of
Let's go to
porn.
the gym.
Where's your gym?
Gym
Let's go.
podcast.
Let's roll, Riley.
Gym podcast,
Go to
actually.
your gym. You said you need to go to the gym anyway.
Yeah, I'm too tired now.
Oh, Riley.
I'm going to go to the
Just
gym.
need to eat a couple of Big Mac. Hey, I went to the Wynnum Shopping Centre.
Hey man, did you find my lid?
That's where I got my keyboard and mouse. Sorry, Mason.
You didn't come out
I
lid.
found the water.
Yeah,
Yeah, the top
thanks.
of the lid. Yep.
The UB Games.
Yeah.
EB Games.
Because
What a
we
word.
went to Computer Alliance.
EB
Spirit, so
Games,
you have
more
to
than just
actually
a wonderful day
buy
out.
your item online and go down and get it. You can't just walk in and grab it.
See my gym. You want to see me pumping
See,
iron.
I don't-
I do.
I am also the one that comes up with great ideas for these podcasts, for like great things, but they never really come to, you know.
I think we need to
Fruition.
get out and stretch
Yeah,
and
that's
continue
what
this
I was looking
podcast in the cold.
See, I bring a lot to the table.
You do,
I
Travis.
remember
you
the
do.
words for you.
You do.
Crucial job.
When we listen back to the podcast, you can hear me saying fruition before Travis says it. I just want to be clear of that.
No, it's a
Roll the
lie.
clip. Fruition. Ah, shit. Mumson said it first.
Damn
And
right.
that's some leadership right there.
Well, I couldn't hear you.
Not saying I care if I'm the leader or not, but,
But I couldn't even hear you.
well, everyone knows leaders should have good hearing, and you have shit hearing.
I disagree, Mason. I think you're the best hearing in the world.
So
Same
you're
with
both
you,
a
Travis.
brilliant leader and also insulting to your
I
subordinates.
think a leader should be encouraging his fellow
Seems to be
podcasters, not putting them
roast
down.
of RJ Swish / Smiles / Riley / Swishy / RJ.
Who called you Swishy?
I don't know.
No one called you Swishy.
Swishy. Maybe his
Swishy
mum.
gone dishy.
What was that song? Snee, snore, snippy,
Snippy, snappy, snappy. Snippy, snappy, snappy, snippy, snappy, snappy, snappy.
Well, I
Hey.
It's been etched in my mind for some fucking reason.
Well, in
We'll
the
never
show
leave.
Happy, there's these aliens called Wishies, and it sounds like Swishies. So.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I
that
got
makes
it
sense.
from. You guys should watch Happy. It's really good.
You're happy, happy,
Based
happy.
on a
Wait.
graphic novel.
Isn't that one that
Hey,
came out
Massey,
really
hey.
recently?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the magic horse of horse. Magic horse of horse of horse.
Magic horse.
Yeah, it's got a horse in it.
It's a little magic horse, and
A
it's
little
like the
magic-
guy's like a freaking. That's a really good show.
He's the actor in the thing. He's the one out of Wet Hot American Summer,
What?
which is
No
a
idea.
really good one. Should watch it. It's a movie. Well, it originally it was a movie, then it was a TV show.
Oh my
Wet
god.
Hot American Summer.
That sounds.
You guys should
Wet and
continue the podcast when I leave, so I can have something fun to
No,
listen to.
it would be too good, Riley. You just won't be able to
Obviously.
accept that you're not
There's
the true
never been a
leader.
podcast that I
Riley.
haven't been in, and this will be
Riley,
that. That'll be
no,
that.
yeah, but you won't be able to accept how much better it is without you. And I don't
you
know.
guys just can't
I
accept
don't know if I want
that
you
there's
to
a
experience
podcast that
that.
I'm not in because I'm
That
such a
could-
vital
right, that
part.
could
You
be
weren't.
too dangerous.
You weren't in this podcast.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
right.
So,
Damn
Matt,
right.
so when
And that's
I'm
why
not-
it'd be better.
Man, shut
We
the
brought up
fuck
so
up.
many important topics. You're not the goddamn leader, Riley. You don't get to tell me to shut up.
Shut your fucking
Go fuck yourself.
Put you in your goddamn
You
place.
non-damn leader, motherfucker.
See, I don't know.
Scintillating.
I don't know if a
Put that in
person
your podcast.
putting somebody in their place counts as a leader. I don't want that
I am
person
the
to
leader.
rule over somebody if they
More of a
just dismiss.
disciplinary
Let's
force.
just shoot
you
at
know?
this police station with our gel soft guns.
Damn right.
You know, all cops are bastards.
Going left here.
Thanks, Miles. Not like Matt tells me that.
Hey, let's go to the gel soft place to stop so you can.
What is that place?
Oh, fuck that.
That is
Hotel?
a
Ball sack.
Hotel?
church.
Is it a church?
Really?
Oh, the old.
It looks like a church.
Look more like a Vietnamese.
I don't really give
Building.
a shit what you think it is, Travis.
I care, Travis. I give a shit.
And that's
Take
why
that
I
to
think
your
you're my
take.
leader.
Left up here into the club with all the old people.
Fuck yes. I love old
Let's
people.
go.
No, the left. Oh,
I think the
fuck.
gel shopping's better.
Why don't you put your address
Hey,
in
why
the
don't we walk
thing?
around here for a
Because I'm
little
not
bit?
at my address. I just said Wynnum.
I think
No,
we should
I
go
understand that.
left. I think we should walk around this place a little bit. 'cause-
This would actually be a good place to walk around.
I don't give a fuck.
We could podcast while we walk.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I think we should.
Oh.
It'd be very-
I think you're onto something there, Mumson.
It'd be real
You're a
sorry,
very
Travis.
good leader.
Thank you, Travis. And
I
so
walk
are
around
you.
this
Don't you
fucking
forget
area all the
it.
time. It's
All right, let's
interesting.
roll around the.
Yeah, but you haven't
Manly
walked
Eye.
around while podcasting, have you?
I think we need to roll around here. Just pick a park.
I mean,
basically.
we've walked around Vicky Point and podcast many times.
Yeah,
so
I
Yeah.
think let's park at
Pretty
the
good.
adult store and we'll rock and roll.
Oh my god, let's go to an adult store. Remember that one
Yes.
time where we allegedly went to an adult store?
No.
And then we
Allegedly.
went to a
We
strip club.
definitely went, dude.
And we're like, how much is it? Is it free? And then we asked the lady at the front, lady of course, and we said, oh, how much is this? And she's like, $20 or something. Like, oh shit, that's fucking expensive. You know any nearby that are free?
Oh my gosh, that's so
And
embarrassing.
she's just like, no.
I don't think I was there.
Wait, how old were you guys?
God, that was when I turned 18.
Oh my goodness.
That was my birthday present from Riley.
Not bad at all.
Do you have any free strip clubs that I can go to?
He knows me so well.
Smiles, where do we go?
What, in my car?
Where do we go?
Let's walk around. Let's
No,
just...
I'll be taking you home,
No,
for fuck's
fucking hell,
sake.
Going down to the fucking. Fuck.
Left.
Riley, don't you want to walk around and do nothing?
He doesn't, he's tired. He wants to
Riley's
go
not
home.
tired. Riley's never tired. The leader never gets tired.
Well, I'm not the leader.
Damn right. I hope you know that, Riley. You guys all heard it. Fuck, Riley ain't know the
leader, but
No.
This podcast's a fucking disgrace. We've made some shitty podcasts, but this is up there.
It really is, isn't it? I think it's
I
good.
like this
Actually,
podcast.
I think this one's been okay. So
Yeah,
far.
I think it's been
Yeah.
like.
I
really
just think
good.
Riley's negativity is bringing us down.
I think Riley thinks it's bad because he didn't really
Yeah, he
feature
didn't
much to the
contribute,
fall.
so he's fucking jealous.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
Straight.
Oh, yeah, bongo on goes.
Yeah, I think this I think the first bit was a bit rambling since we kept on just harping on
That's
about
fine,
this leader
that-
thing, which
that's
we're
how it
still
should be.
kind of talking
No,
about.
We still talk about. We're very good at like taking a topic and then dropping it and then picking it up and then dropping it.
We did.
Just like a movie room.
Yes.
Didn't we already pass the?
Yes, but he can't. Because he kept on tricking
Right.
us.
Yeah, this is a. Did we pass the train
Oh,
station?
shut the fuck
That's the train station.
up.
Let's go walk around.
He has such a lovely baritone.
Thanks, Travis. You have such a
Anytime.
lovely nothing.
I disagree. You have everything lovely about you, Travis.
Mumson, you're the best leader I've ever had.
Thank you, Travis. That means a lot to me.
Smiles, fuck you.
Well, after this.
Damn right.
Straight.
Right.
Go straight.
What is it?
You're gonna go towards the water, so just keep going straight.
Just found out what is amazing.
Imagine if we actually did the porn thing.
We should.
What?
Imagine if we actually did the porn thing.
That should be so funny. If we did like
Right.
skits
Right.
like that, where we're actually like acting, because I love acting, it's so much fun. But only when there's no stakes. I would never do it for a job.
Right.
But it, like, that would be really funny to do that.
Who?
Right.
Right.
What are you talking about, Riley? Right?
I swear he's just.
He's going around in
Give
fucking
us
circles.
direction.
I think you wanted to go home.
Me. His true colours.
Your car
that's
is
how it's
at
at
your
your house,
house.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it
It's
is.
here.
We
We
moved
remember
back.
he parked it on the street. Remember?
No, we were here to get the gel soft, and then we all went home to your house, Riley, in your
Oh, yeah,
car,
that's right.
at the front of your house.
You're so
You
stupid.
fucking idiot.
It's all part of his plan.
Doesn't
He
get
wanted
dumber
this.
than Riley. And that's why he's the leader.
He wanted this.
Do I go
We go right.
right?
Yep, I'll direct you.
fucking god.
This has been me trying to half direct you to actually where we're going.
'Cause
And Riley
the
going,
thing
no,
is,
turn around in
I
circles.
don't know directions. I don't.
No.
Left.
No.
I'm just gonna try this.
Don't listen to the idiot.
Judge it, Sean.
Listen to our real leader.
Damn right. All right, gentlemen. Listen, we got to hit the water. Just pick a direction.
One day we'll get to the water.
Pick a direction and go.
We are on an island,
Tough
being
person I
Vietnam,
am.
of course.
I'm gonna
Go
Colina. The Colina Street's nowhere near it.
Try math.
King. So we're
Ting Tom
Tingal
Street.
Street.
Tingalpa
Tingal
Street.
Street was actually near it, so we're close.
I don't know where that is. I don't know.
I will get us to Raleigh. Trust
All you have to do is
Straight
get
now,
to
you'll
the
be
water.
fine.
and
Trust
that's
in
it.
your leader, gentlemen. All right.
I trust.
I trust that Matt's not going to get
I
us
don't
there.
trust any of you.
Well, then you should start.
Let's
You know
start
what?
by looking
You get
at
out of the house.
signs.
You get out. You
Drive
walk.
safely.
Oh,
Yep.
turn this car around, Riley.
We just go
back from Victoria Mall.
Yeah. You know.
Drive down here, and then it'll be right down here.
I mean, not Victoria Point.
Yep. Down here.
Wellington Point.
It'll be
Vietnam,
a right
sorry.
down here, gentlemen.
Vietnam Point.
Vietnam Point.
It's a right down here.
Vietnamica Point.
Exactly.
Yes, a right down here.
Right down here.
Oh my god.
You have an incredible sense of direction.
Oh, yeah, no,
Which
it
makes
should be.
sense,
Yeah,
being
it'll
the
be right
leader.
down here in the dock.
Haru or something. I think that's like a Vietnamese like city.
Hey, Mason didn't listen to him and it actually worked. Let's
Oh, whose
go.
car is that?
I didn't listen to you either.
Yeah, but I was paying.
Mason knows what
To
he's
be
doing.
fair, the
That's
streets
just
here
next
look.
one of
Well,
us.
there's the same corner up here, so I
Oh,
got it
fuck
wrong.
it, yeah.
Right.
No,
Oh,
you're just
you're-
walking out.
Yeah, you're not the leader.
No, but we're walking around doing more podcasting.
Are we walking around?
And we're
Is that-
doing
is that the
videos of
idea?
porn.
Damn right. And I want to make sure you take the shitty
Okay,
fucking
we'll
thingy
do a
going.
walk
Don't
around.
fucking
Riley's
make a
decided
good
that he
one
wants to
either.
do it. He knows.
He apparently wants to walk around. Okay, we'll walk
In his
around.
heart of hearts,
Riley, where'd you?
you can do just around the corner. What are you going to do there?
Walk around the Esplanade like a bunch of dickheads.
Fuck yes. We're so
What if we see a manly eye? We'll need you to protect us, Riley.
That sounds like a yes.
Oh, that's pretty. Should probably let you out, couldn't I? You're welcome. That was the sound of a lamb giving birth.
See, I find it interesting that Smiles gives us this demeanour that he's like strong-willed, but literally he bent.
He has
to-
no demeanour of strong-willed.
So he literally bent to like, no, you're walking around with us. He's like, okay.
Okay, fine. I'm like steps away from my house, but I can't leave now. Gone this far, haven't you? It is a lovely evening, though. Perfect for porn shooting.
Questionable.
I would know. I've done it many, many times.
Many.
Back in my heyday. Or should I say, payday.
Aren't you like 20 or like 19?
I'm 20, I
You're
think.
20?
Yeah, I think so.
Just gonna put this in.
I did forget the other day.
I am an old man now. I'm the oldest in this group, like
How old are you,
weirdly.
Mason?
I'm 21, turning 22.
Wow.
What a difference.
I know.
Isn't Marshall older?
He is older.
He's like older than... He's like as
like
old as my
24,
brother or
isn't he?
something.
Isn't he 24?
Fuck, that's ridiculous. Can't imagine that. Maybe he is. Because my brother's 20...
Smiles? Do you
he's
know?
not 24. He'd be
How
like
old is
22.
Marshall?
Like 24.
Really?
24?
20 minus 24 equals -4.
Fantastic.
Thank
I
you,
want to
Siri.
go up there.
Right,
Can we
let's go.
Can we go up this like?
Let's go.
Hold on, let me put this.
Right, stop.
Oh, Mason, can you undo this?
But you know that we can't do... We can't do these videos if you're not here for us, Riley.
Because I'm the leader, I have to be accepting of other people.
I get that.
Mason's very selfish in that way.
You make a lot of sacrifices, and I'm really proud of you for being our leader here, Riley. You've always stayed there in my mind as being the one true leader.
One true king.
Don't be stupid. That's insensitive.
Kings.
Oh yeah, it's still going, don't you worry.
This is our best podcast yet.
It's definitely up there.
I think Riley's just jealous because he hasn't had as much input.
I'll be honest. There's been a stronger sense of structure to this one than every other one we've ever
Because
done.
I think the reason is because we have actually a focus. Is that we're harping on that like rally style.
It's the stupidest focus of all time, but it is a focus, so it counts.
Which, because many other podcasts don't have any form of focus at all.
But who needs focus? It's overrated, you know. Who needs focus when you can have 80%? There's
your fucking
just like
I've been
clockwork.
talking quite a bit, so you can't really.
Yeah, Matt's been doing some chatting.
I'll be honest, this has been
a really good podcast.
It's been really even between me, Mason, Mumson.
I think we need to take a photo. I think we need to take a photo for our podcast.
We do.
Yeah.
Take it on your phone, Riley. You probably have better night vision than mine.
And also, we can't have Smells in it because he has been talking.
He doesn't
Yeah,
exist
that's
anymore.
right. Yeah, just us three for once.
Guys, Smiles is the leader. Let's be real.
No, I mean, that's a lie. We
I'm
can't.
kidding.
We can't lie to our viewers. That's
that's
wrong.
That's true.
We
We
need
can
to
lie
tell
to
them the
ourselves, but not to our
There's a
viewers.
playground up there, isn't there?
Our viewers, not
Yeah, let's
more.
play on the playground.
And that's a good place for a porn, isn't it? Fucking playground.
Is there any I'm sure there is.
There's a
but
beach.
Is that a big genre, like playground porn?
I don't think it's big, but I think it does exist. But there'd be on a swing or something.
I'm sure it does exist, but is it a
No, Daddy, I'm stuck in the swing. Oh, the slide. That's it.
No,
stuck in the
Daddy.
slide.
No, it's always like this 20-year-old porn star and dad just pushing each other on a swing.
Daddy, push me down the
That's
slide?
some weird bloody age play.
God, I don't want to.
Well, no. Yeah, push me on the swing, yeah.
Push my fucking PT in your swing.
Like Matt?
You say good, Riley.
Yeah, I said that. To
Is this
myself.
where you own Christ, mate? In this area?
No. This isn't even in the fucking, I can't even speak.
Isn't even.
This isn't the Wynnum Jetty. I've never even walked down that. Do you know, I think I have when I first moved here. And then I realised,
How thin is that? That's thin.
yeah.
We'd die if we walked down there.
It's
We're all
actually-
drunk.
It's like nice concrete highway now. It didn't used to be. It was all rocky before.
Do people actually walk down it though? Huh.
There's an even better one all the way in, but you're going to get the different rocky. Fella.
I think there's a very good chance we fall off this.
This is really good.
We're about as dumb as it gets, I think. Also, walking in a line like this is perfect for podcast audio quality.
Oh my, actually, I can't even take the photo, but this would be a great photo.
The further you are from the microphone, the louder you have to yell.
So I think this would be a great shot.
What?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night, Riley. I'm so glad you chose to come out here and told us all to do it. As a leader, that's just what you have to do. What? It's incredibly long, this.
I rode my kayak to Port of Brisbane and this rain. You feel like a massive.
It's kind of scary, isn't it? We have so much further to go though, you have no idea. That'd be a good photo.
But I think it might be too dark.
Yeah, maybe if you got someone behind you with a light. You're getting scared, Mumson. Think of it like a mountain. Of death. So this is the point in the podcast when nobody else can hear anything except for you guys. It's just me and you. Get ready for some sexy times. This is the ASMR section where I, Travis, leader of the Mumson Podcast, Jones, tell you all about the colour orange. Now, the colour orange is an interesting one, but forget about orange. Let's talk about purple. That's right. And to be more specific, magenta. You see, on the colour spectrum, you go from ultraviolet all the way to red. That's it, red. Because then it goes to infrared, and before that, violet, purple, you know? But it's basically from blue to red. That's how the colour spectrum works. You got like greens and yellows and oranges in the middle. But the colour purple isn't on that spectrum. But we see things that are purple all the time. The interesting thing is our brain decides that instead of combining the colours as it usually would with most other ones, and picking the one in the middle, it takes blue and red and sort of combines them as if the colour spectrum were a circle, where it reaches to purple as the combination. Very interesting. It's just how our brains work, you know. And anyway, let's get back to reality. So what's happening?
So how has your just Travis and Matt talk on podcast?
Matt wasn't in it. Matt's all the way
What?
kilometres away. He's very worried about dying. I get it. I'm very scared too.
What?
Matt's back there.
Why?
He's scared.
Why?
Because it's water.
You just fall in the water, then you're wet.
Well,
What are you doing, Matt?
some people don't want to be wet. How deep is it here, though?
Hey.
Really like.
Do you reckon it's deep here, Riley?
Maybe such a little baby.
Dude, my brain's working against me on this. This is worse than being on a mountain.
Hold my hand, it's
I'm
alright.
here.
You're over water.
I know, but I have a bigger fear of water than I do.
Here you go, Matt.
It's deep.
I'm not going to fall.
I
You
can't
can hold
swim
me.
if you don't know, so that's probably...
Put your arm around my arm. I'm not going to fall.
You can.
What?
You can swim.
Well, I can swim a little bit. I'm not...
If you
Also,
did fall in, I
you
would
could
save
hug
you,
to the
don't worry.
wall.
Yeah, but I don't know how deep that is. I mean,
Try
so
to
what
work
if,
It's
it
actually
out.
probably deeper it is. It's probably better.
what if I knock my head and I'm full unconscious?
I mean,
save
then we'd
you.
probably go in and like grab you.
I'll pull you.
But
from
what
the
if you
waves.
all knock your head and become unconscious?
Well then.
Oh,
you
we're
know,
a fucking hopeless
it's all
bunch, and we
good.
probably deserve to die.
There's always the Winamites watching.
They'd swoop in and save you, would they? Everywhere. You never really know where they are. Go, imagine turning around and there's like 3 heads just in the water and they just disappear. Ooh,
You usually
creepy.
see their straws coming out from under the water.
So advanced they use straws.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a good movie. It's a
I
documentary.
want to piss off this.
Do it.
Matt, stop being such a little bitch.
What do you mean? I came out here.
This is
What
actually
more do you
beautiful.
want from me, Riley? You're not the fucking leader. You get in the car.
I feel like you shat yourself in the car.
Why don't you come sit down here next to the water, Riley, huh?
Matt, I freaking live here.
Yeah, yeah.
I legit smell this shit water every day. It doesn't amaze me anymore. God, I can't be fucked till I sit down.
Yeah, if he sits down, he might like fall asleep and like fall into the water.
Yeah.
There's this weird thing in Wynnum where if you actually jump, if you're in a forest, you can jump in the water.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sounds really bad.
Is that the bed where you sleep with the fishes?
And he's munching on his donut. Absolutely. Filthy.
The bad song.
The night, as Travis, me and Travis saying the long sleep, you know, is that really sleep? Just to say.
You know what we should do? We should sing a beautiful song.
Oh yes.
The night is
I
young,
love this. So
and you're
funny.
so beautiful. You know that one?
So,
Thank you, Travis.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
which
But-
song is this?
You know the song? The night is young, and you're so beautiful.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the
but I don't
lyrics,
know it.
But it
Yeah,
sounds
I
very
don't know.
sweet.
It is very sweet. Just like you, Mumson.
Thank you, Travis. You're also very sweet.
Well, you're sweeter.
The sweetest.
It's like aggressive compliments.
So
I
sweet.
fucking love that.
Sweeter.
It's like when two people are, you know, they're talking about something that neither of them wants to do it. They're like, it's okay, I'll do it. And they go, no, just
Like
let me. It's just fine. It's like,
like
no,
Smash right
fucking
now.
let
like,
me.
It's like, ooh, like I don't want to do anything. I want to go to bed. It's like, oh, but I want to do this. Oh, fine, but we're not going to enjoy it. I'm going to stay silent for most of the podcast.
Let's go walk to this stupid park so Matt can shove his penis on the swing and fucking weird shit.
Damn right. I can't tell if the entire thing
smooth level, like there's little bumps in there.
There's little bumps, but it's fairly flat. It's very hard to tell, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It's so weird.
It's your brain playing tricky lickies on you.
That's what I was trying
Think
to
of it like a footpath, though. Focus on just the footpath.
Yeah.
Let everything around it just disappear and just
Yeah.
walk on the footpath. I mean, it's weird though, you know, like it's same with the tightrope. If you walked on, you know, this for instance, and it's not that wide, but it's fairly close,
Don't fucking run me.
I'll grab you on the penis. And you will like it.
Really fucking nervous.
Anyway, walking on a normal footpath, there's no chance you'd fall over, except if you tripped on something.
Like,
Whereas this,
mentally,
like,
it's really off-putting. My brain just isn't used to it.
I like how long this is.
This part looks really
Sorry,
wonky.
I may have just spoken about how much I like how long this is, whilst you can hear the sound of Mason's lovely little trickling golden
Just
stream.
remember that I'm in front of you and you're behind me. Mason's behind you and Riley's in front of me.
No, Mason's pissing.
Well, that doesn't help. Fuck no.
Riley, if you actually fall in, I'm not saving you.
Don't worry, I'll fall in first for both of us.
I'll let Mason save you. Mason, that's a bold move running on this.
You rode your bike along here?
God, that'd be fucking creepy, that.
Yeah, that's... I guess in the daylight.
Baby.
I know, but like, you do it at night? Oh, I couldn't do that at night.
The night is young and you're so beautiful.
When the light hits your eyes like a big piece of pie.
That's amore. That's amore. Wow, Riley's taking his turn to piss. Did you enjoy your piss, Mason?
It was really, like, I like the sprinkle, like the little sprinkling sound, like on the water.
Wait, you actually pissed off some shit.
Fucking traffic jam.
It's quite satisfying.
I can imagine it was. It's quite peaceful to just piss in the night. I wouldn't really know.
At the nice cool breeze against my penis.
Oh my god!
Motherfucker.
He literally just bent
I have
down.
to walk in. There's no other way to go.
Oh my god, Riley's back at it again with the sharts in Mumson's face.
I'm going down, you're going with me.
Mumson, you're so close to safety. God. Now that
And the beat.
is terrifying. Oh. That was enjoyable. We're back on dry land now. Well, we were always on dry land, but now we're on wider land. Bootius.
Is there a park along here, Riley? You should know.
Walk down the stairs. This is high tide, I assume. Or close.
Whole place is underwater when high tide.
It becomes Atlantis at high tide.
Thomas is actually Aquaman.
Exactly.
He talks to the fishes because he's dead.
He also sleeps with the fishes, which is weird if he talks to them as well.
Well, you know, he's undead at that point.
That's right.
Oh.
What's the word for like necrophilia across fish?
Fisher-field? No.
The sledgehammer.
Necrophilia.
That smells fishy.
Oh god, and rotten. So that's the Druggo house, is it, Riley?
Yeah.
Is that the Druggo boat?
No
That's
idea.
cemetery.
Very druggery.
Oh, I don't know. I always worried there'd be a booby trap in there of some sort.
I think if we all put our hoodies on, we'll really look like druggos.
I don't have a hoodie. I'm sorry.
well.
Literally, no one's out here except for
What if
Would
we
you have to
actually
like
did
hang
meet a
down the
Druggo?
front though?
What if we did meet a Druggo?
We'd see what he's
Fair
selling.
Capitalism, you know?
Let's see all the abandoned boats.
Well, then Thomas would call them that they were, you know, womenites or whatever.
Winamites, unite!
Coming out of the ground.
Thundercats!
All the
Thundercats!
all the little straws in the water.
That's a long walk along there.
It'll be all the abandoned boats.
Let's just take one of these shitty old boats.
Yeah, well, no, good idea.
Could you just take any?
Yeah, but they're completely fucked.
Oh, they're floating.
Yeah, I mean, if they're floating, they should be floating seaworthy.
Unless it gets shallow. Yeah, but you'd be found.
In the morning.
Wow, Riley. You're so rich.
Oh, it's like that.
I think it is.
Have
Ducky
better
duckies.
contact,
Being an old person and a drug dealer and rich at the same time.
Like you.
Like me and the leader of the podcast.
This podcast has been fantastic without you.
Yeah, damn right. Well, we're getting more views than we ever did.
You'll have to
Riley.
listen back to it, but the viewers just got an incredible experience where ASMR talked to them about not orange, but purple. Imagine that. You missed
Like
it.
my
though.
hair.
Explains colours.
I mean, you've got to talk about colour theory or something.
One day I'll reach the whole
Can't
rainbow.
really explain colours.
My God, look at this fridge.
Yeah, I mean,
Cars cross.
Well, you can.
I mean, you can't.
yeah, well, actually.
God, that was smooth, Mumson.
Thank you, Craig.
Explain red.
Explain red.
That's it.
The movie?
Explain green.
Okay, well, I can explain it psychologically where people feel the red aggressive.
Oh, okay.
For green,
Red, right?
for green, it's creative.
Well, it's an
Blue
interesting
is
thing.
calming.
A lot of colours in life, we can see them because of like living things, like on animals, colours of animals, like in the hair and stuff. A lot of that is a pigment. But the one colour that isn't, ever, is blue. It's the one colour that isn't a pigment. And if you do see it, it's because of the physical makeup of the actual, like a blue tongue on a blue tongue lizard.
Weren't
There you
colours
go, we're
like
talking about
red,
colours.
yellow, and green meant to be danger?
Red,
Like
yellow
the-
and green.
Yeah, like they were on creatures, mammals and whatnot. And
Or
insects.
if it's like a bright colour, generally,
Yeah.
like on a ladybug,
It was
big
just
bright
signals
yellow or something,
Danger, yeah.
it means it's probably poisonous. Which is funny
Not to
because
eat it, you know.
there's a lot of insects, like the bee. That's a lot of animals will see the bee and go, oh, shit, that'll probably sting me. Don't go
Yeah.
near it. So a lot of other animals, insects that are not, venomous or anything like that, or can't sting, will be
Fool.
coloured in those stripes,
To fool something.
Okay.
so that they basically get all the benefit of what the bee gets when no one goes near
Till
it,
I eat
Oh,
one of them.
interesting.
even though
And
they
then I
can't
see
do
the
it.
truth.
Pretty
What does
intelligent,
this
really.
say?
Like you look at that and you say,
That's dangerous.
if that's evolution that did that, which it probably is, then evolution's fucking smart,
Well,
or it works.
evolution has.
It's a person, Mason. His name is Steve Evolution.
Yeah, there's Adam and Steve, baby.
That's right. That's what they say. You do sound like a drug dealer.
That's
We're
Johnny.
filming that corner. Really great.
Who wants to be the bitch?
What would we call it? Adventures in Mumson.
In Mumson.
Yeah. Sometimes it just comes to me, I mean, of all the places to shoot it, this is definitely the gaudiest.
Goddamn. It won't be in HD, it'll be in like 480p or some shit.
Oh, 480p
That's
is
what you
begging.
get.
Let's try 144. And I do mean 1.44 frames.
You'll know it's me
Or
because all my
pixels.
wheeze and noises I make.
So it's more of a sort of auditory experience. You listen to the sounds of Mumson going, Ree,
Oh,
Raggy.
okay.
You're my favourite
Weird
Raggy.
Mumson sounds right.
Oh, roll, my pants fell down.
Ruh-roh, I'm stuck in the rotting latrine.
Roll, what are you doing?
Ruh-roh, not again. Shaggy?
Shaggy, don't shag me.
God, I just got deja vu with Thanos. Good times. We can't do a bad podcast. Isn't that creepy?
Yeah.
Every
All our
single one
podcasts
is
are great.
gold.
Just go back through our back catalogue. They're all fantastic.
That's
Just-
why we recorded them, because they're
Just
fantastic.
ignore the sound quality.
That's always been the best part of our podcast. Being a completely audio experience, we did nail the sound quality.
Yes.
Behind you, dickhead. Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Okay.
So Smiles has just left. Whoa,
You okay with that?
I'm perfectly fine.
as always.
Oh, my legs. Oh, sorry, Mason. Oh. Hold on.
Other way.
Oh, which way are we going? Oh, sorry.
Can't go that way. That'd be cray-cray.
Oh, holy shit.
So we're spinning around on this lovely thing. Well, they are. Riley's too scared. Travis is pulling it. And Mason and Mumson are spinning. But now you are the donut. You're the spinning donut man. Your ass is getting dangerously close to my face. You feeling good there, Mason?
A bit dizzy and a bit sick. Just the way
I don't understand why you'd be feeling dizzy though. I mean, what have you done that has anything to do with being dizzy? What was that, Mason? Mumson?
I just feel a bit dizzy.
Fair enough. I feel the same way every time I look at myself. Mainly because I'm going cross-eyed.
Experiencing you is just dizziness.
I get that. I really do. But I think that experiencing you is
You rock my world.
euphoria.
Shit, is that another playground?
You want a playground hunt right now?
I
'Cause
am.
no, that's not a... It's a fence, Mumson. It's not another playground.
No, I think it's a playground.
Yeah. I don't want to send you on a wild goose chase or a wild playground chase, if you will. But it's a fence. Riley's found the best swing in the house. And he's gonna fucking steal it. Oh, you fucking swing stealer. 9,000. Whee. So now we've joined each other on a swing.
I love this thing.
Very
These things are
special.
cool.
Hop on, Mason. I'm sure this can take 600 kilograms. Oh my god, is that a Tesla? I surely can't tell that that's a Tesla from this lighting. I'm stupid. I'm feeling my heart explode.
I'm very disappointed in that.
Oh, they actually had a really nice one of those. Oh, you should have gone to
Which one?
one of those like working out gym things on the Esplanade.
Did we go that one time?
Yeah, but that's the shitty one at Cleveland. At a
No, the one here.
no, we didn't go that one.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we did. That was the old one. They've done it up now.
Oh,
That's
very
pretty
nice.
cool now. I wouldn't do it because you don't have an actual gym membership, but
So, Mr. Melita.
You're too cool, Riley. It's not fair.
We should.
Let's do it.
Where is it?
This way. Hold on, I'm just gonna try to stop this. Ugh. I'm such a pro. That was an enjoyable swing. Mumson, you're gonna make all the girls explode.
Oh, I always do.
They're asleep, but they still
Explode.
will.
Into, I don't know.
Did you get caught on the swing there, Mason?
I'm just taking all my stuff I have.
Oh, that's a smart idea. I should probably do the same. But it's all good. The only thing that matters is this incredible Blue Yeti microphone that I have in my hand. Hence the incredible sound quality. It's not like it's a phone. As if... I'm sure that's a Tesla. I think it's a Model 3.
I'm sure it's a car.
I'm sure it's a Tesla Model 3. I have an innate ability to tell a Model 3 from 600 yards.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually creepy. I've done it like so many times, and they've been like, "Nah, it's a fucking Volvo or whatever," and we get close, and oh my god, it's a Tesla.
Imagine what you can get out of that skill.
Nothing at all.
Fantastic.
It'd be useful if I had a Tesla. I was looking in a car park. I'd probably be able to find
Yeah,
it.
okay, that would be a nice one for it.
That's about
It's
it.
a good skill.
Although if it was a Tesla, there's a good chance I would make the car drive to me from the car park.
Yeah,
So
Tesla
maybe
do
less
that.
useful. They sure can.
Oh.
Quite amazing, really.
I don't know
I saw it once.
It's sort of-
Yeah, I was in Carindale, got in my car, and I saw a Tesla. I'm like, oh,
it's like a unicorn or something.
kind of is really.
Because these trees suck.
Sorry, mate. I think this area isn't living up to your
I really fucking
5-year-old expectations.
Riley, you need to do better next time. Fix your
I'll
town.
tell the council.
That's right. Go on.
Retarded.
Riley, I thought you
Like
were.
spiders
the-
and trees. I was disappointed in your variation of trees and your
Variety.
didn't meet his expectations.
Man, the exhaustion in your face to form that sentence was astounding.
What's karate? Oh, hell yeah.
Use big words to make Riley tie.
But Riley, why use few word? Wait, why use many word when few word do trick? Office.
That was even more Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a quite off the Office.
By Kevin Malone.
That's right.
A character on The Office. It's a television show.
I like The Office, but it's just I never really liked as much as
Community.
It's so hard to start a new sitcom like that.
It's worth it.
Yeah, but oh,
I get what you mean.
like the chick is just she's the bloody brunette is just so bloody attractive.
What's her name?
And the blonde is like less attractive, but somehow the hot one.
But she's not.
I don't think.
As it goes through it, they say about Annie, which is the brunette, she's kind of young. We try not to sexualize her, and then they proceed to sexualize her throughout the entirety of the show. It's fantastic. You'd enjoy it.
The black guy.
Donald Glover.
Gambino.
Someone should have said Troy Barnes at the same time as well.
Troy Baker.
Troy the Wonder Boy.
This whole shit.
It's
I
just
do
rally
actually.
fighting.
I think it's the creek.
Continuous
That's right.
Don't even last 30 minutes.
Wow, you must feel very light by now. How much were
actually
you
floating at this
storing?
point.
It's propelling me forward right now, keeping me upright.
He eats McDonald's and it converts it into pure fart energy.
Mate, you know why these poles are so wet? Why? It's because they
Oh no, you hear us say some
Don't finish.
it's because they get the manly
I
eyes.
won't talk, you don't
And
lie.
they actually
The
like,
blood of a
they
manly
lick
eye.
it all over as punishment.
Oh.
For what?
Being manly eyes.
Oh, of course.
That's like-
enough.
That's right, I know. Don't be jealous.
Xenophobic right there.
It's very hard not to be jealous of your
Well, they
skills,
call me
Mumson.
the leader of the Mumson
Phobia
Podcast.
against
Exactly.
We've gone over this
Xenomophobia.
last episode. That's not what that means.
Nice and kind of.
You know what?
At least I was actually calling them bloody aliens and xenomorphs, unlike Matt, who was calling them demons. And
They
other
look
people
like
were calling them
demons.
Predator.
That was so.
Well, what is an alien, Riley? And
I
what
call
is
them a
demon?
stupid
I
little
don't actually
shit.
care enough to actually
No, well, hang on.
correct
In,
him when
in
he's
certain,
calling
in
it,
certain, in certain religions, an alien might be seen as a demon.
What?
Look,
what are you
duck.
saying?
No, seriously.
Obviously supposed
No,
to
we
be a
said look
xenomorph.
ducks.
Right, look at these
Look
demons.
at
These,
them.
these
They're
are these are
demons.
real
They're
demons.
demons.
You know, look at the little duck.
There we go. That'll be the duck.
Yeah, that reminds me of this time I was walking down the road with my brother Kyle. A long and lonesome road.
I want the podcast episode picture will be a
Did
duck.
nobody get that?
No, I didn't even.
Tenacious
Long and
D.
lonesome.
Oh, there you go.
Goodness.
Oh, sorry.
How did you not know that?
Fucking
You
hell, he's
lost.
too
I
fucking
recognised
tired.
It, but then Mason said something about ducks.
And you immediately forgot.
I want the picture to be ducks.
I want the duck to be.
I get like a really good
the mascot of the Mumson.
a really good like clip art thing with like watermarks all over it saying copyrighted of this terrible low quality picture of a duck.
Yeah.
Like a duckling even.
T-shirts and so 80% man.
Should be, you know what? Yours should be 0%. 'Cause you didn't even talk on the podcast. Man. You changed, Riley. You've changed.
God. You used to be so good.
Changed, man.
Sorry, my podcasting isn't up to my normal.
Riley, I like your old stuff. Your new stuff, it's a little shit.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Little derivative.
It's really lacking in content.
Look at this. Is that the derivative of you? That's some bloody monk shit.
Monk. Monkey. Sorry.
I can't speak in my native tongue, and I get knocked for it.
Look, you can speak in your Winnamite tongue here,
yeah,
but
that's the tongue that I want to hear.
don't expect us to understand it. That'd be interesting.
Collapse, fall in the ocean.
You know what would be interesting if all three of us were Manleyites.
Home, but you're like, I'll walk over now. It's on you.
The,
Bad for Matt.
the funniest thing
I see
is,
different areas. So.
I know, right?
the funniest thing is, the moment Riley turned and decided he would stay was when Mason said, "Okay, I'll take you home." More ducks.
Oh.
Are they Winnamite spies? Manleyite spies?
What you fucking saying? There's cameras
What?
You put the-
Duck cameras.
Duck cameras.
Mumson's
And
actually
then
a
there's the
spy.
goose.
They're all robots, these ducks.
Mumson's got a 4K camera under that wig.
It's not a wig, it's a bread loaf.
Exactly. I'm like,
Getting me hungry.
Could you do some editing where you have a duck, but on its head is a bread?
And on top of that, a little beret.
That would perfectly encompass this podcast, or this episode.
Yeah.
A duck with bread head.
That's right.
It would perfectly encompass every single thing we've said.
With Mumson's face, and a bread on his head, and a beret. Would be perfect.
And then something up its ass.
That would be...
That's right.
That'll be the porn
Quality.
bars.
That's the quality,
Quality.
we want.
Quality.
There was no click, you just made that up.
Well, he
Yeah.
points. You point like a gun. You do a gun.
No, I don't. I just look at the camera and go, quality.
You do a gun.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You do a gun.
I think it's something I usually do, but I don't think I did it in that point.
Do a gun.
You sure, Riley? He's already brought out his phone to check.
Was this here when we
You
parked?
gotta make sure that you start
This
the-
is a
with
shadow.
the,
Oh, yeah, did that?
with
It was like brown and
the-
reddish.
Pretty
the
cool.
intro music.
What's up?
You gotta start this episode with the intro music.
No, no.
Oh, yeah,
Please,
well, it's
no,
part
we
of
need,
the-
we need
the
to add our
brand.
own song. Riley.
We're gonna have a new song.
No, Riley, we have to
Dream,
Riley, we have
dream,
to sing
dream.
that song. We have to sing that song. What's the song called? Oh, no.
What happened, Riley? Did I point?
You're
Uh-oh.
cut off your hands in the shot.
Uh-oh.
Cut off
Riley
your
was
hands in
wrong.
the shot.
I mean, I
Right,
probably
right,
remember
right. I know what
did
song
do
we
it
need to
myself.
sing. The song that you
So
sing
yeah,
so
dream,
beautifully.
dream for the beginning, and then I want the.
The song we have
And
to
then-
do.
Better than ever.
And I can't hear you better than
How
ever.
about
That's the song we need to do all together.
Are you? Nigga, nigga, no. Voices are made. Ice and desire. Poetry. It's true. You're the best singer of us all.
A rose will bloom and then will fade. What does a youth? What does?
No, wait, where's
Why are you going to the car for?
Where's the thingy?
We're going to the perfect spot to film.
Why is he going to the car for?
I don't know. I think he wants you to drive back to his house. We've come this far.
Why are we going to my car?
Because I just want to walk away to
No, what do you mean? It's just there.
No, the thingy, the park, whatever that we want.
Oh, we're going to a park.
Yeah, the best
What,
spot
what
to
is your
film.
deal?
Come, Mason.
I've gone down the road. I can't.
I'm tired.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the front, leader.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, I'm in.
Travis, you're sitting in the back. My man.
I thought I'd give the front to the leader this time.
That's, yeah.
Mason.
Oh, I should probably take this stuff.
Fast food crap.
Kind of smells like dirt.
Just, you want to move a little bit, Travis? Just where I want to put this back in properly.
Sure.
Probably no, still recording.
Oh yeah. 1:23. We're at.
That's what you call quality.
Where to go now?
Turn around, make a U-turn.
Mason's going. I think you need to leave Noni out of this. Or I'll bring Christina on the wiener.
Can we get Noni or Christina as a guest?
No, you cannot.
Oh please.
We could get Noni.
No, you're not getting Noni. We could probably get Christina as well, but hey.
What about Lachlan Jones?
I've never had a conversation
yes.
with Christina.
I hear that guy is a god.
Who?
Better than Riley, anyway.
Lachlan Jones
Brother
He's a
of
local hero.
brother of RJ Swish.
saved his younger brother from certain doom.
That's right. That one time on Mount Bongahonga, I was there. I
There was
saw
a
it.
gigantic grape coming to attack him, and so he saved his life.
Riley
The
was
original great
Riley
man.
was going to die, but Lachlan Jones stepped in, and he stopped certain death.
What was that?
You're the master of saying
Say it.
his family's full names.
Oh, you think I'm a master at that? Riley Jones.
That is your wallet.
Oh, there's
That
a
is your
park
wallet,
inside
Sir
the
Jones.
I
thing.
believe that's it. Oh, is that the place we're going
Sir
to?
Jones, this is your, Sir Jones, this is your wallet.
Oh, that's right. We're going to the exercise thing.
I believe that what that's called, Travis, is called gaslighting.
I would
You know what
never.
wallet is? I mean, with the
Are you
Um,
difficult?
the seat
I
belt.
believe what?
Trust me. Let's just pretend.
Well,
you
we're
have your
going.
seatbelt on.
We won't need one.
We won't need belts.
I'm not buying yours.
Well, actually, we won't need
I think
belts
we all
'cause
need.
it's porn.
I think we. Damn right. I think we all need to sing
Should've had that copy.
that song together. You're better than ever.
Better than ever. Isn't that the only line we know there?
Yeah, but it'll do. Like if we have it at the start, I think it'll really add to it.
I mean, you care enough to actually do it though.
Hey Riley, have you ever had this thing? I've done it quite a few times where I've been so tired that at a certain point, after forcing myself to stay awake, I suddenly like stop being tired. It's like my body just goes, righto, we're doing this now, and I just don't feel tired again for hours. You ever had that?
No.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't have that ever.
You should try sometime.
That's
It's not, because then you can't sleep when you actually really want to. It is pretty annoying. It seems like such a waste of time. What did your car ever do to you, Mason?
I don't get much attention.
That doesn't exist. So Riley's about to
Now, this was
leap
a
into
great
the ocean.
podcast. I hope you cut some of this, the dead air.
I don't think there's any dead air here.
Thank you, Matt.
This is all very living air, I
I
find.
mean, I reckon the beginning bit was a bit repetitive.
I don't think I've ever cut anything out of a podcast.
I think you should cut a bit of it. I want this to be the best podcast.
It is.
But you gotta cut us on the dead air. Like,
There's sort of-
just driving to places or. I don't know,
It
just
smells
odd-
so... Honestly though, there's kind of like a balance between I'm good at editing and I know exactly how to do it, and I could actually cut out everything that I want, but also that means I'd have to listen to it again
Yeah.
and like go back between bits of it, and that would kill me. I mean, I remember when I did those couple episodes where I actually did editing at the start, and after like 7 minutes or something I was like, that'll do, because I really was dead.
Look at him. He's like,
You know what your son wants, don't you, Riley?
Taking my kid to fucking
The park.
daycare.
oh, look at you, Mumson.
Pronounced daddy daycare.
Am I doing it right? Am I meant to do that?
Now that's a porn.
Yes, Matt.
Well, I don't know. Do what the sign
But I
says.
reckon this podcast has been pretty good. But I reckon some dead air, so I reckon you should cut some stuff.
I mean, I would if I cared. Very close, Mason.
It's very grippy. You're slimy.
It's very grippy and slimy.
See, that's what they're meant for.
So anyway, at the moment we're on a thing, and I reckon we're going to pause the podcast here, so that next time you see image, it's going to be the porno.
I don't think we're gonna film that.
Maybe we could try one for fun.
No, I mean like I don't think we'll film it tonight.
You know, but one as a tester. I mean, not like all of it, because that would be an incredible undertaking that would take many years. But I think maybe one for fun.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Don't know. We'll think about it, or we won't. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this segment of the Mumson Podcast. Could be the end, depends if I care.
I reckon Mumson Podcast is probably ending here for today's episode.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon it's probably
Righto.
unless
Riley,
Consider that.
Mumson,
Yes.
we're ending this segment currently. We may not start again. If
Well-
we do, it's going to be a porno.
That's right. Riley. Get that big
no, but it'll be a
raggy
video
dick out
bit.
of my
It'll be
head.
An audio porn. No, that's a thing, I'm sure.
well, it is, yeah, definitely.
I mean, every time Riley sings, audio porn. Oh, no, that is strength. Anyway, I hope you really loved this
Come here, Matt. See?
episode. I know I
Matt,
did.
Come here. Do your sound. Do your sound.
Hey!
Yeah, play that.
Get it out of my
Indeed.